Chicky, how you doing, my sister?
I'm very fine, thank you. Hello. Good
Hi, how
evening.
kids?
They're good, thank you.
All right. Did you see the post about a mother?
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
Hi, my darling. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm sure you all saw the post about the mother asking a child for a loan, borrow me money. And then when you ask for the money back, she said it's that did I not raise you? What is your take?
Okay, I don't know if I should go first, so I could give room for others to also contribute.
Please go
In
ahead.
my part, I'd say I want to be very personal here, and I'm not speaking as saying in general notes, so everybody's entitled to their opinion. For me, as a mother, I think I should be able to, would I say, know the worth of my child, at least to an extent. Of which, you know how before they'll be like, if your child comes and gives you money and you don't know the source of the money, you should question the child. So I think that would stay with me. So if my child actually buys me the bag and I know it's an expensive bag, I would ask. But for me to borrow the money from him or her to buy the bag, I don't think I'll be buying a bag worth $350 to start with. I won't. That's too much. So I won't borrow money for that. Neither would I ask my child to buy that for me because it's expensive. And if it is something I could pay back easily, say some little loan, then I can. But on the other hand, come to think of it, my child should be able to buy things for me, not because I did for my parents though, but maybe let's say because I trained him well and because of the bond. If he's willing to buy for me, he will do that. But I wouldn't be borrowing money as much as that to buy just the bag. I don't know if anyone will. So I wouldn't do that anyway.
Entitled to it, and you're entitled to it, and I respect it. Vic, what's your take? You are the one that was supposed to go first, but you know, ladies.
I waited for him to say something, but he kept speaking.
It's okay, ladies first. After men. Yeah. So I don't think it's compulsory for a child to buy anything for the parents. It's not compulsory, but it's essential. It's essential. It's nice. I don't buy the idea of because I raised you or I paid your school fees, and if you didn't do it, who would have? You know, you brought me to this world. You're supposed to be my caregiver. You're guiding me and you're giving me conditions. I can understand that if you know the worth of your child, maybe your child has the money. $350 bag is not expensive. If your child has the wherewithal, it's not the price that is the problem. But it's the conditions behind it where you have to manipulate to get a gift or get something off your child. I think the whole concept is just shady.
Yeah.
I don't care whether it's coming from a parent, and that's the problem when parents is still that same sense of entitlement. Yes, take care of your parents if they don't have. Even if they have, once in a while, as a gesture, you can extend that niceness, let me put it that way. But it's not a must because like my parents, well, my mom died when I was young, but my dad will be the last person that will ask you for a dime, you know, because my dad will tell you that he didn't live his life through his children. He's not waiting for us to take care of him at old age. He never planned his life that way. And I think parents that plan their life using their kids as a retirement plan is just bad planning. Bad planning. They did not plan their life well. So any parent that's using their child as a fallback plan is bad planning. And that goes for us now that we are new parents. You should be able to be able to take care of yourself at old age, irregardless of whether a child is there or not. Because if any child that remembers you is a good child, he chose to or she chose to. And the one that was abroad, yeah, they will dump you in the old people's home. And nothing will happen.
Straight up.
Nothing will happen.
Maybe if we start dumping our parents in the old people's home, they'll start having sense. Because the sense of entitlement is too much. I was raised by my mother to think that I don't owe her, I owe my children. But your parents will be competing with your children for your resources.
It's not a bad thing if you show kindness, if you take care of your parents. It's not bad at all. Don't get me wrong.
Of their parents.
But it's just the lies and the shadiness that comes with it. Like you have to manipulate me. You have to guilt trip me. Why?
You see,
that's just my take.
To address certain things, Nigeria died because people borrowed money from banks and did not pay back. Why the whole banking sector in Nigeria crumbled. He's my father now. Do I need to pay him back? And nobody my papa get the bank. Now so they borrow Savannah Bank till the end. Now, where is Oceanic Bank today?
Oceanic.
Where is Intercontinental Bank? A whole industry was smothered because of Nigerianness. Let me tell you something. Abroad, your children will take you to court over $300. You will think it is a joke.
Absolutely.
Your children, a white person.
Yeah, and to add to what Daddy Freeze is saying.
Are you watching football?
Yeah, he's talking to Taste Buds. Just to add to what Daddy Freeze is saying. I think it's also something that we should all still try to look at when it comes to our association with our parents and also our association with our children, because our kids are watching us. Yes, some of us are abroad and our parents are back home in Nigeria.
Vic,
and yeah,
sociology as my major and psychology as minor. Don't understand how important your subconscious is. Those of you that think it is okay for your mother to borrow money from you and not pay back, you are Nigeria's problem.
Absolutely.
First of all, come to think of it, I don't think it is wise for a parent to loan or to borrow money from their kids.
You will be okay. Listen, you will be okay to promote your brother into an office he does not deserve to be in because he's your brother.
Let's flip the page. It's not okay as well for a child to go and borrow money from the dad or mom and not pay back? It's not okay. Either way you look at it. If I was going to give you money, I'm dashing you, I've forgotten all about it. But if you come to me and you need a loan,
that's my point. So if he's
and
willing
you don't
to
pay
buy
back,
from
next time I will not give you cheese again.
Not me
You just
asking
blot
for a bag worth $350 after knowing my child is going to actually end up borrowing that money to even buy the bag, or me equivalently borrowing from him to buy the bag.
There are some comments that I'm seeing. Some children are very stingy. Listen, your children don't owe you diddly. You have to come to that. If your child is be nice,
that mentality has to stop, please.
How do you define stinginess?
It has to stop.
That is, at least you know me. I can give out my eyes. But because I am nice, doesn't mean you can, magnanimity, you take it for stupidity. Okay? Because somebody is nice or somebody is ready to part with their resources. You know, some people like to take a piss. Whether father, mother, cousins, all these extended family. They can take a piss. The day you are giving them, you are the good, the best. The day you say no, you become an enemy. Yes, so it's just weird. It's just very weird.
That's true.
Your children don't owe you anything. Take the Be grateful. Some children will take their parents to old people's home and leave them there. And they have not done bad children because they just realize that they can't take care of you. So if your child decides to give you £1 or $1 Be grateful. The Bible says, honor your father and your mother. Honor means respect. Don't monetize honor. In Nigeria,
I'm
we
so
like.
sorry. I see a comment here that says something about parents owe their children. I think to an extent that is wrong. Why did I say so? If I'm able to give birth to my child, train my child the best that I can, to a certain stage of life that he or she attains, I feel he's independent and should own up to whatever he's doing. So I don't
Yeah.
own him food,
No,
shelter, and otherwise,
I
except I
agree with
don't
you.
give him, depending on his situation or circumstance
Yes.
at that
You know what
Yes.
time.
my dad told us?
Exactly.
My dad said the only legacy I can give you is education.
Thank
Because
you.
if you are
If I
educated, you are
give you the best
liberated.
standard,
Anything after
give
that,
you food
you
and
are on
everything,
your own.
yeah. When
I
you
told
get to
my
a
wife,
stage in life, I expect you to be
once
able
our
to
children are
stand.
25,
That's
I
why
will
I'm a good
personally
mother.
chase them out of this house. By
If the
25, you
child
are
is not
out.
doing it, then
Most
I
of the
hands
people,
up if I want to. But if I want to
most of
still help you
the
further,
think it's
you
not
need to
daddy.
come to terms that, okay, now I'm helping you because I want you to be able to stand. And this is what I demand that you do. So if you want me to help you as my child, you've gotten to the stage where you are able to stand on your own, but you are perfectly not standing by yourself, which is a decision you made on your own.
Daddy,
I have
please,
to give you terms.
there's something I want to
Okay,
say.
let this lady say that somebody else. Thank you
Something
so
I
much.
want to say. There's something I want to
Darling,
say.
Chickpea.
There's something
Thank
I want to
you.
say, Daddy Freeze.
Talking
Do
to
have
your
a
Yeah,
good
there's something I
evening.
want to say.
yes.
Let's start this I don't know how I will put it. The situation of, as a we now that is a mother, young fathers, let's start preparing for ourselves. You are training your child, at the same time you are preparing yourself for your old age, your retirement too. That's it. I don't want to just, when you are training your child, prepare yourself too to take care of yourself on your old age.
Failure to plan is planning to fail.
That's
That's
what
the
will
thing.
make you. If you
Somebody
want to
said
born
your
5
mom is
children,
Oyibo.
you go born one.
That's why.
You go take the remaining one. Keep
My
am for
mother
yourself.
is Oyinbo. Oyinbo culture works. Nigerian culture does not work. That's why you are running abroad. You are typing. You are running abroad. You think Oyinbo land, Canada, US, the UK, you think it was built with Nigerian sentiments and Nigerian nonsense?
I dey tell you, because if you start thinking like that, if we start thinking like that,
I don't have a problem with my mother saying, buy this for me. I have a problem with my mother saying, borrow me, and then not paying back.
not paying back. Yes.
Yeah.
That is easy.
Remember when we wanted to host the London service? At a point, we needed money. We went back and forth. I think for about an hour, me, Taste Buds, and Simplific, how we're going to raise money, where we're going to get the money from to have the event. Simplific was willing to bring a certain amount of money that was very large. Me, I was trying to pin it down because I do not know how to owe people money. And the plan was, whatever we borrow, do you understand? Whatever we borrow from you, we will pay you back. So we can run our church event, that event on Sunday. I don't know if you understand what I'm telling you. When you make something out to be a loan, treat it as a loan. Now,
Definitely.
Hold on, let me tell you how I raise my children. I raise my children in such a way that I teach them financial independence. I teach them, I monetize certain things for them. I teach them how to earn their own money. And I teach them, let them see me earn my money. Do you understand that? Never manipulate. Listen, this mentality is Nigerian mentality. Let me give you another example. You are robbing a girl's body. The girl says stop. In Nigeria, you will continue. Abroad, you will continue and go to jail.
Exactly.
You see, you think it's a small thing, but you see, my problem with Nigerians is average Nigerians' IQ is so abysmally low.
Very low.
They don't think, they say it's not that deep because your brain cannot coordinate anything that is deeper than kobo kobo, shishi shishi. That's how you are wired. And when I tell the people this thing, they will come and they will argue and let me tell you something. Your child doesn't owe you anything. Take it from me so you not cry in disappointment.
Yes, exactly.
And you know the funniest thing about people like us, if you borrow money from me now, for example, my nature, you will never, I will not, if you tell me, if I give you money December 1st, and you tell me you will pay back January 1st, but that January 1st, I won't even ask you. I'm that kind of person. Because I expect you to use your discretion. Now, you suppose that they chase me to give me.
Yes, now.
But if you don't give me, I don't go ask you again. But God knows you cannot come back again for another one. That one is sure as daylight. Because you don't mess up. So how do you want to come back and say, bro, when you are still owing some that I never asked you back?
No.
I won't ask you, but you cannot come back.
If you
It's that simple.
Parents, don't start a cycle that you cannot maintain.
You cannot maintain. That is it. As you want to born 5 children, do you have plans for your own self, for your retirement self? That's my own.
Listen. I want to bring Naomi.
Bro, in this UK, we have insurance for death. In case somebody dies, the burial is paid for.
I want to bring Naomi. Naomi, I know she'll say
Naomi, they tackle you, don't tackle you.
Naomi say it is rude to ask your mother for money. They're not born and well. Naomi, come now. You run.
Naomi, come.
You see, let me tell you something.
She's laughing.
Some people are afraid to tell their parents the truth. That's why they are the way they are. If you cannot tell your parent me,
absolutely.
You will beat me, you will cut my head last. But that truth, you will hear it. I owe you out of respect to communicate the truth with you.
My dad used to tell me that I have bad mouth, but I mean they listen to pass because I'll still say the truth. But it's not bad mouth.
That is free. There is something I want to say. There is this guy
they could have helped me for me.
There is this guy that wanted to get married to me. That was last 2 years ago. Yes. He's a naval officer. So we went for a dinner. You know, we are discussing. He said he likes me, wants to get married to me. You know, we are talking about future. He said he wants to have 4 children, 5 children. Don't laugh.
Run.
Wait now. Wait. Me, my mouth no dey close. My mouth no dey. I asked him a very good question. I tell him, say, I want to ask you, not be to give those 5 children be the thing. The salary where you they earn now, you fit take care of that 5 children when they come. It was like, do I want? I said, I don't need you to tell me your salary. You say you want 5, milk will give birth to 5 children, no problem. But I want to ask you, as you are now, the 5 children, the salary where they earn now, those 5 children come, you feel rent at least at most 4-bedroom or 3-bedroom flats now, where they go live, the school where they go, private school where they go, the feeding, everything. Are you, with your salary now, can you take care of those children and still take care of yourself and me? It was like, that's why he's getting married to me now, so I can help him. I say, that's not the reason. No. For me, if they say make I born, I go say na 1. I go take care of myself.
Awesome.
Thank you, my sister. If not for my wife, bro.
Now, I need to run. Waiting for me. So, Del, right? That's your name.
Yes. Hi, Daddy Freeze.
Hi, how are you doing? I saw you and Naomi fighting in the comment section.
Please leave Naomi. Naomi is our sister, please.
Okay, I guess she's trolling. Like, I'm just like very, very pissed about this this issue, because I mean mine has to do with like my husband, right? He happens to be the 3rd born, and then he happens to like be blessed, and then because he's blessed, I remember like everybody in the family, he comes from like a large household. They keep saying something about, oh, there's this prophecy that says he's the one that's gonna take the family out of poverty.
Elevate the family, yes.
Out of poverty.
One chance. Yes. I can smell one chance.
When I tell you guys, like, it got to a point that the only reason why we're still together is because were here abroad, the marriage would have been over. He struggled to send everyone abroad, like few of his family and his brothers abroad. They still call asking, oh, you need to send money for rent, you need to send money for that. Like from grandmother and everybody, there's no thank you. And no matter how he does, no one appreciates. And then they hate on us, like they hate on me, the wife and the kids. That's how I see it. I'm like, when we moved here, I had to
all of them.
I had to work retail so I could have insurance to give birth to a child. Like I was 9, I almost gave birth like at workplace. And no one understands that. And there's always this, remember, imagine grandparent, parent, and siblings telling you he's the one that's taking them out of poverty. But what are you guys doing? He keeps putting in money. He keeps putting in money.
Them out of poverty. Are they all handicapped?
As in,
No.
You see, we need to migrate away from Nigerian mentality. It's not a culture that. Let me give you an example. The other day, B Lord came and said he lives in original mansions but wears fake watches and fake designers.
That was ridiculous.
As I'm talking to you today, somebody was arrested in the UK, in Italy, for driving a fake.
For driving a Ferrari.
It's all over CNN. Mm-hmm. Another person,
the Rolex guy, the guy that was selling fake Rolexes,
was convicted of selling fake Rolexes in the US. Someone that sold watch to McMill.
Yeah.
My problem with this is Nigerians will still come, and Nigerians normalize the highest level of foolishness. As in, Nigerians normalize emotional blackmail as normal.
Yes.
Counting that is a crime is normal. Are you the one that will tell me what to do with my money?
Nope.
Let me tell you something. Do you know this guy that owns Billionaire? What's that guy's name? The Billionaire Fashion?
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? Oh, I've forgotten the guy's name. The guy bought Ferraris, like 2 or 3 Ferraris. Now he was promoting his new shoe. He was now pouring champagne on the Ferrari, and there were some naked girls dancing on the Ferrari. Ferrari took him to court. Say you cannot use the image of
their brand
in a prestige.
Ferrari does not do advert. Rolex, they don't do advert.
I sent it to my sister. I'm like, my sister is a what is it called?
Image rights.
Lawyer.
Image lawyer.
Right. Everybody was like, they can't do anything. They can't do anything. They say, Ferrari got and won, and they find him. They told him to pay Ferrari on top car way and buy with your own money. They told him to go and DC. You know Pastor Daniel. I just see him from my comment section now. DC Ogolo.
Hey.
So you see, Nigerians have normalized buying fake watch. Nigerians have normalized driving fake car. I know a car dealer that went to prison. You know, in Japan, they don't have Lexus. Lexus is an export. So the Lexus is a Toyota for Japan market. So what some people do is they'll buy that Toyota that is Lexus, but is a lower brand. They will now bring it to the UK and just change the badges to Lexus, because it's exactly the same car. One guy was fined, I think, £5,000 because of this kind of behavior. In Nigeria, you will do it and get away free. So don't normalize counterfeiting. Don't normalize the fact that your mother carried you in her stomach for 9 months. What would she have kept you inside the fridge? Why? What other option did she have? Let me tell you, one guy told his mother that his mother was saying all these things. He said, "Mommy, unless you sent me to the moon, there is nothing you have done that mothers don't do. What you did is the default setting of every woman that calls herself a mother. What makes you a mother is you carry a child for 12 months. That is it. It is not, you don't, when you give birth to a child, you don't go to Harvard and they give you a degree for giving birth.
At all.
You have done what they did to bring it. There's nothing special. I carried you in my womb for 9 months. What you have done? You have kept me inside cooler. Stop it.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why I
It
said
is
It's
immature.
Somebody,
Hold
you
on.
know, I said,
I put it to any mother that behaves like you are immature. If you threaten your children emotionally, you are immature. And you need to go and reevaluate the way you think, because you are not, listen, how do you teach your children to borrow money and not pay back? How do you teach them?
How do you teach them financial this thing to their life in future? You're supposed to lead by example.
Nigerian banking system died because people borrowed money and did not pay back.
My papa get the bank.
Don't raise children. You see, Nigerians want the beauty of abroad with the stupidity and normalizing of Nigerian foolishness. They want that abroad. But the problem is, abroad cannot be abroad if they were thinking like us.
No.
At all.
Have you ever, police ever caught you before? Oga, thank you, Oga, yeah.
Nope.
Abroad, the police that stopped you is earning more than you are earning. His government benefits are more than yours. Government pays insurance on his behalf. He's not your mate. You cannot bribe him.
Nope.
He's not hungry. He's chasing you in a BMW. That should tell you that he's not hungry. Until Nigerian systems can be like the foreign systems where you all run to. I don't think there's anybody here that is in Nigeria. Vic, are you in Nigeria?
I'm in Nigeria.
Okay, just
you know, Osapa.
Vic is not the Osaka fire.
There's something this thing that you are saying.
Vic, would you rather come and live in Nigeria?
No.
Why? Because Nigeria is not working.
There's something that happened. Daddy Freeze.
Destroyed us.
Daddy Freeze, there's something that happened. Last 3 months I went for vacation at Dubai. At the airport. You know, when you want to check into a hotel in Dubai, you check in with your ID card, your international passport, they will scan it.
Yes.
They will scan it. Okay. So when I was coming back, immigration office now, you know, normal check-in, they will scan your ID card, this and that. So there's this girl that he slept in the hotel. He didn't finish her payment. So immediately they scan it. That's the system that is working. Immediately they scan it. They now ask her. It was in my front. They now ask her, you slept in this hotel, so place. He say yes. He say, but supposed to pay. There is balance. You're supposed to pay. We are backboard, you know. That's the system that is working. The girl, you know all this Nigeria attitude. The girl wanted to bring out her phone, and because they seized her international passport, say you should go back to the hotel and finish and make the payments that you are owing the hotel.
Hey!
I was looking at the girl. The girl brought us her phone. He wanted to make video. You know all those kind of immigration, they assist. That's what they do.
She will go to prison.
Wait now.
You go to prison for trying to be a cheat.
Immediately he brought out her phone to do that video. I told her that if you carry down your phone, make that video. I will make my own video. They do you video now. They tell them, say, you they owe for hotel where you sleep, you no pay. I mean, they do this thing. The thing one that they do for Niger, when I go carry and come for the country, where we say, when I know, say, since they scan you. Everything what they do, they know.
But you don't blame her. That's how our mother collects money and does not pay back. It's the mentality. Anyway, guys, I've got to run. I'm back later on tonight. We're talking about polygamy in the context of Ned Nwoko and his wife, Regina. He made some comments over the weekend concerning polygamy. What are your thoughts when we come back? Don't go anywhere. Thank you all so much for the stars. Big shout out to every single person who gave me stars. My top star buyers today are D. Denise Mandy, 2,149 stars. Obiajunu Quentin, 1,500 stars. Ola OJ, 1,350 stars. Princess Odiri, 1,000 stars. And Maria Ehigiator, 1,000 stars. You guys are amazing. You guys are all 1,000+ stars. Thank you for remembering.
Niger.
That's Nigeria for you.
That's Nigeria. Oh.
Because our parents did not pay NEPA bill. Because they did not pay NEPA bill. That's why Nigeria is where it is today.
Yep, that's right.
It's true. Do you know that the girl went back to go and pay that hotel bill and missed her flight?
Good for her.
You see?
All right. Take care, bro.
All right.
Daddy Freeze, thank you. Take care.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
Bye,
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Like you should not buy stars. Come on over and get stars. Thank you all so much. Chiki.
People should buy stars, so.
Thank you, Deli, and thank you, my lovely sister Queen Dallin. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys.
Daddy Freeze.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Love you guys. Hope to see you a little later. Parents, teach your let me shine light in my eyes so people know I'm not joking. Parents, stop normalizing manipulation. Stop normalizing emotional blackmail. Wait first, all of you, as you are leaving now, go and buy stars on my Facebook. Go to your Facebook page, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE, and then you will see today's video. Go there and buy stars now. I'll be up by midnight Nigerian time. Try not to miss it. Now, here's my message to parents. Parents, stop manipulating children. Stop normalizing lying. When you take a loan, even if it's from your child, pay it back. Teach your don't you see, Nigerian parents teach corruption but want good societies. The same what is it called? The same mouth you used to teach your children how to do rascaraba and pray up and down. It's the same mouth you're using to teach them how it is okay to borrow and not pay back. You guys need to learn to be decent in your dealings. Very important. And now, forget our parents. All of you are going to be parents. You are my age. You're younger than me. You're older than me. Learn. Your parents are not role models. If they were, Nigeria would not be dead. Nigeria is in the quagmire it is today because of the decisions the last generation took with regards to finances, with regards to religion, with regards to politics, with regards to education, with regards to money and investments. They failed. Our parents are not our role models. You should be correcting their errors, not carrying their errors forward with pride. Nigeria is the only country where you see a slave wear his chain gold-plated, handcuff gold-plated. Free your mind. Like I say, your parents should not be your marriage role models because their kind of marriage does not exist in this generation. They should not be your financial role models. If they are your financial role models, they will not be begging you for money. Correct the errors. They respect them, honor them, love them, take care of them, but know where to draw the line. Don't normalize emotional blackmail and manipulation. Take care, everyone, and God bless you.
God bless you, Daddy Freeze.
For those of you who got me stars, thank you all so much. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you who came to my Facebook page, thank you all so much. Take good care of yourselves. TikTok people who sent me gifts, thank you so much. Share the message on YouTube. Share the message on Facebook. Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you all. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.